Hello, everyone, and welcome again to my page. My name is Rachel Noble, and I am the founder of She's Ready Inc., which I help women grow and build their businesses through online marketing as well as branding, and to really help them grow their businesses from A to Z. And once they are built, I actually help train them in becoming leaders of that company. So, I went to a meeting, part of my leadership group over this past week, and we talked a lot about mentorship and actually mentoring people. I have had the opportunity to mentor several women, whether it was formally or informally. And this past week, I have received so many positive accolades for many of the women that I have mentored. Whereas some have received new jobs and they thanked me for just giving them some of those confident boosters or how to interview, how to present themselves, what to do actually at their company, what needs to be on their resumes. Another young lady, she's so sweet. She actually had a presentation at school. She's a high schooler and she did her entire presentation on me. When I tell you that I was crying like real life tears. I think I took my lashes off. It was absolutely sweet. So I love that. And then I had another young lady tell me that, you know, that you're my mentor, right? And I didn't think of it in that way because of the type of relationship that we have. But I say that to say, you never know who is actually watching you and the impact that you have on them. So I put together a little presentation here. And if any one of you have anything to say at any time, go ahead and do that. As you know, I will share your comments to the screen. If you're watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. And I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about that. I probably should have had this ready. I don't know why I didn't. But sorry about that. So creating, how to create a mentoring program and how it will actually help your business. It will help significantly. So I want to give words to you as well as words to myself because I constantly say it. I just found the person who actually said it. But leaders should influence others in such a way that it builds people up, that it encourages them and edifies them so that they can duplicate this attitude in others. Have you ever seen a person with such a negative, nasty attitude, and once you touch somebody else, they have that same attitude, or you touch somebody else and it just kind of changes the entire mood of the entire business? That is not a leader. And if you are a person like that, I suggest you change it and you change it now. Otherwise, your business is not going to grow, or your team is not going to grow, and they will leave. On the other hand, if you are a person that always expresses gratitude, empathy for others, you're excited, you're building them up, you're telling them how wonderful they are, and kind of taking them under your wings, you will see that your business and your team will grow significantly. So from a personal perspective, as I was talking about with going to the Leadership Development Institute and us talking about mentorship, I started to ask certain questions. And I've learned just myself, just looking at everything, is that when you are actually mentoring somebody and you're taking them under their wing, under your wing, and showing them the ropes, it actually gives you the opportunity to groom the next generation of ladies that's coming up. You want to groom the next lady just like somebody may have groomed you, or if they didn't groom you, you want to be the person that you wish that you had when growing up. Not only that, as you are grooming them, tell your story. Be relatable to them. If they have gone through some type of crisis in their personal life, or something that they feel as though is that they're constantly crying about or overly emotional about, express empathy and tell them a story about yourself, just so that they feel that they're not alone, and to see like, hey, we are in this together. I'm here with you for the long haul. Because I'm pretty sure the same thing that she's going going through, you have been through it as well, and you can help significantly. Also, it actually gives you personal fulfillment. When I received those calls, I actually felt like, even though I have one daughter, all of the calls that I receive, and it's funny because that's how God works. I received all of these calls in a matter of, I would say, 6 days, like in a row, all of them, like somebody else was calling about something else. So I know that God is shifting some things around, and that makes me feel good. However, on the other side, because this is a business page, I want to talk to you from a business perspective. So as long as you are creating some type of membership program or mentoring links inside of your business or your company, whether you are already, you have a large team, or you're growing your team, or you're looking to grow your team, once individuals see that you have a mentoring program, it actually introduces them into a learning culture. That means that they can see that your company cares about the newbies that are coming on board. Not only that, it helps develop yourself as a from a personal perspective that we just talked about, but also professional development as well. You're helping the people that is coming on new to your team, and really, again, taking them under your wings and showing them the ropes. Because of that, it will help you to reduce costs of learning and training departments. I remember working at the newspaper at my hometown, and we had a training department. It was very rigorous, but I can only imagine how difficult it was to get everybody on one accord to be in this training room and hammering it out the entire time before they went out on the floor. And then when you go out on the floor, you're still confused because there are some things that you still need to learn. That's why that mentoring program, that you have somebody tangible to kind of go to and say, hey, I'm having a problem with this, or can you show me this again, without feeling so inferior. Another thing is that it decreases stress and anxiety. If you are a business owner or leader of your team, or you are the manager of your department, if you have other people that you can delegate your newbies to, or that you're actually helping them as well, they're going to make your job and your life so much easier. Trust me. So all those crystals that you're wearing, all those oils that you're putting on, all of those things that are giving you so much stress and anxiety, like, why can't I get this right? Why isn't my team getting this right? Having a mentoring program will help fill in those holes that those newbies may be missing. Also, it reduces the turnover because everybody understands their business and their position, right? So again, from a business perspective, it will help you significantly to partner individuals who are stronger. So some people are not exactly mentors. You wouldn't want those individuals to help the newbies. Maybe you can use them for something else or delegate something else to them. You want people with a great, bubbly, happy personalities, things like that, so that when they're touching those new individuals, or even those seasoned individuals that are part of your team, you feel great about it. They feel great about it. So that actually makes people want to stay with your company just a little bit longer. And then it actually repeats that same process for new team members. So if you have mentored, said this employee here, and you've groomed her up from top to bottom, she will then take the information and the knowledge that you've poured into her and then pour it into the new staff member, which overall helps your team grow and develop and stay strong. Now, a lot of you probably will say, well, I don't have a mentor, or what do I do, for my mentor? How do I find one? And it's not really hard at all. Find someone that you actually care about, or that you really look up to. I have a couple of aunts. I look up to them significantly. I will call them at any time of the night, any time of the day, they are there. That's on the personal mentoring level. On the business side, I'll have a mentor that actually is in the same field that I'm in, or from a business perspective, where I can go to her and ask her certain questions, and she's very informal with me and just talks to me. And it's not even necessarily, well, it is kind of like coaching. That's what we were talking about before in this leadership class, but it's not just about coaching someone, because when you're coaching someone, you're giving them actual advice. With mentoring them, you're not giving advice, you're just asking open-ended questions. However, I find as though is that if you are asking individuals questions and you're giving the advice, they're asking you because they want to hear your advice and they want to be able to pour themselves out. So that was my rant, and I felt so happy and excited just being in the class. I learned so much from the young lady that was presenting. She was absolutely awesome. And then again, in return, I felt great just being a mentor, or someone that someone looks at and looks up to help develop themselves, like personally, but then also professionally as well. Like, I feel wonderful about it. So many of you have also inboxed me and have asked me a lot about the Think Pink group, or what is She's Ready about? What is the business perspective? Like, what is it about? So I thought I showed this enough, but I will show it again. If you haven't already, go onto my website. It's www.shesreadyinc.co. On the homepage, you will see a lot about what She's Ready is about. You'll find out my why, my how, and what it is that I actually do. I do have over 16 years of entrepreneurship experience. It will be my 17th year this April with my husband. So excited about that. I absolutely love it. And I've taken everything that I've learned across those years. I feel like I've been through it all. I go through all of that with the ladies that I specifically help for. I've also developed ebooks and online courses that you can take. And once you do take those, you are then put into what it is the Think Pink group, which is your accountability group. It's a group of ladies. We talk about business. We talk about, hey, this is what it is that I'm going through. Or, hey, you guys, I'm slacking a little bit. I need some help here. Like, what do I do in this case? So after you've learned how to do certain things to help your business like get off, now the Think Pink group will help you stay on track and to hold you accountable. I do that because I find that so many women are unclear about business and their development. And again, I want to be able to show them and help them with everything, to know everything that I didn't know or everything I didn't have. So that's part of it. If you want to be a part of the Think Pink group, that is my email list. Go ahead and sign up. You'll learn a little bit about me as well. I am a mom. I am a wife. I love women. I love people. Like, I just like us. I know that we have so much to offer, so much to give, so much to do. So throughout the page, you'll also see a tab about the Think Pink group. It'll tell you a lot about it and what to expect, whether you are planning your business and you just need a business plan. I help and coach you through that on your own. If you want to take one of the online courses, there are some more courses that are being recorded and that will be up very soon. I cannot wait. One is from a human resources perspective, for you to interview and hire and get the right people, and your employee handbooks and all that other good stuff. There's another one that teaches you what to do from A to Z, which I'll show you in just a moment, as well as one-on-one coaching if that is something that you are interested in. And then there's also an events tab and my blog as well, where I talk about like business issues and business things that women go through on a daily basis. So if you follow me on all social media outlets, you will see a lot of these is just talking about 6 steps to reaching your audience through emotional branding or being intentional with your goals, taking a break from business, my professing my love for business, or reasons why your staff does not respect you and how to get that back. So there are a lot of things that we talk about on there. As part of that Think Pink group, this is where you will receive access to all of the courses that are available. And so this is one course that is here. I just wanted to show you a little bit about what it looks like and how I talk. I'm very candid. I'm very open with everything.
Hello, gorgeous,
and
welcome to the
I absolutely love it. I do share my screen a lot like how I do here. Is so much information that will help you. Like, this is not something that's a whatever type thing no one, you know, cares about, or it doesn't make sense. None of that stuff. I actually go through things line by line with you. So I hope that that helps. I appreciate you all. Again, if you have not already, follow me online, www.shesreadyinc.co. You'll find all of my social media outlets there. I want to connect with you. I want to help you. If you need a mentor, find one. Find a lady that you can confide in that can give you the tips and tricks that you need to know, or things to help grow you and to propel you forward. I thank you all so much for everything. Thank you always for watching this page. And as always, stay fabulous.